Greetings, my fellow brothers and sisters in the Emperor, and welcome back to Dawn of War 2. This is Richard VonDragonheart, alias Gilgamesh, for this mission, and welcome back now to Dawn of War. Well, and at the 9th day. Now we still have one more deployment today, which will allow us to fight with optional mission. I mean, we did the optional mission last time as well, so should we? Why not?
We have located the ruling creature of a major Hive, Commander. The Hive Tyrant is the vital link between the Hive fleet in space and the organisms on the planet's surface. Eliminating the Tyrant will leave the Tyranid forces in disarray for a time, compelling them to withdraw. These are the vulnerabilities you must exploit if the subsector is to hold long enough for the Chapter fleet to arrive. Bring this beast down.
Makes sense. Let's do it then. The whole story. When choosing a war gear, take a look at the benefits beyond the level and raw damage. When fighting masses of enemies, for example, a high damage sniper rifle or power fist won't be as effective as a faster hitting bolter or a chainsword. Weapons that do knockback or stun to opponents may also have more effective than their raw damage would suggest. Makes sense. Also, I will try to minimalize the fillers, so I will be able to put 2 missions into one video. I mean, they aren't necessarily that ugly or scary, for that matter. I mean, I have seen some fantasy Warhammer enemies.
Into the Hive's very heart.
Well put, Avitus. But the tyrant will not die easily. Make ready for battle.
Emperor protects. This will be a big one. So, as I was saying, I have seen enemies in Total Warhammer 2, or well, even in Fantasy Warhammer, as we know it, some sort of rat beasts which have been mixed with chaotic magic, which turn them into monsters which are far more scary than these Tyranids. I don't even know what would I do if I would meet with one of those creatures. Come on, people. Be right back. Alright, I say we're going to deal with the Hive Tyrant now. If everything happens that... Whoa, we're going to have to face with a bit more. That's nice.
At last.
Okay. So where... Oh, there it is. Let's end it.
It's poisoning the ground. Clear out.
Oh, come on. Don't be like that. You don't need to clear out. You can handle it. Although we might need this Blessing of Fortitude for that. We got this. We're going to need focus fire and more of this. Be right back. Well, I mean, this enemy was more of a bullet sponge than being an actual real enemy. He barely lost... Well, I mean, he lost quite a few.
It's dead. At last. We actually hurt the Hive fleet. Amazing.
Indeed. Also, by the way...
Stop the crusade of the righteous.
Assault cannon. Nice. And we have got nothing, which is bad. That's too bad. But talking about Fantasy Warhammer, I do actually think about touching that universe after we are done in the 41st millennia.
Yes, we were able to isolate the final pieces of genetic information we needed. We should be able to locate a primary hive now.
Preliminary scans show a hive on Typhon that could be an exact match. I've uploaded the hive's location to your map display.
Sounds good. We didn't even need to do the other mission then. So as I was saying, I actually am thinking about touching the 41st millennia after we are done here. No, the Fantasy Warhammer after we are done in the 41st millennia. Because it's quite interesting. Of course, we had a few real-time strategy games over there as well, but I will still decide if I wanna do them or not, because those are a bit lengthy. A bit more than Dawn of War actually, but it's quite fun. It's still quite fun. But I'm not sure. What I am certain about is that I definitely want to show you all a few other favorites of mine. Not that I'm trying to spoil anything, so I won't, but
Commander,
it will be good.
We have finally located a primary hive in the swamps of Typhon. We believe this hive houses a toxin pool that can supply us with the pure genetic sample we have been searching for. If you can secure a sample from this toxin pool, we'll be able to produce the weapon we need to destroy the hive fleet. This toxin sample may also allow us to counteract the poisons that are killing Captain Thule. Secure the toxin sample immediately, Commander. The fate of the entire sector depends on it.
Alright. Though we have to be quite careful as well, because we are running out of time quite fast, so we're going to have to wrap this up. Deviant Thule and Kassir Sonnen. Just prior to the Kronos campaign, Deviant Thule led the Blood Raven's 4th Company to the fortress world of Cadia to fight a large incursion of traitor legions. Thule's arrival was spectacularly timed, and his troops dropped right into the midst. A massive column of iron warriors for the city of Kassir Sonnen. Heavy losses were inflicted on the iron warriors, and they were thrown into disarray. When the word was received that the Black Legion was en route to support the Iron Warriors, Thule was ordered to immediately withdraw by Bloodraven's chapter master. Thule initially ignored the order and continued to press his advantage, but finally relented when the chapter master threatened to relieve him of his command. The Cadian regiment withstood the second assault alone, but losses were heavy. Yeah. And as far as I know...
At the heart of the Tyrannid Hive lies the reclamation pool. We must have a sample of this purified essence. With it, we may revive Captain Thule. With it, we may develop weapons against the Hive fleet itself.
Well, as I was saying before I was interrupted, Cadia's planet broke first before the regiment did, so yeah. Anyway.
Your target is on your map display. Collect the sample there.
Understood.
Alright then.
Pool.
Right.
Commander, gather the sample at the pool's edge. This will allow us to prepare an antitoxin for Captain Thule.
Makes sense. I'm going in then. I said I'm going in, and I'm going to do it myself.
Sample collected. Apothecary Gordian is analyzing the data to prepare the cure.
We have the sample. Our work is done. Make for the extraction point marked on the map.
And where it is. Oh, by the Emperor. Emperor protects. I have to go on a long way.
Destroy it.
Might as well take then the chapel over there.
Beginning revival.
Nice. Nice. Another place is ours. Now we can get to the extraction point, which is quite the other way. And there's no more health back here. Well, this will be a journey. Destroy the brood nests. Well, I can do that, I suppose. How much? Seven? Guess we aren't going to be bored. Oh, come on. Fine, okay. At least we managed to do that. We'll handle it. Won't be an issue. There shouldn't be. Davian Tool returned. Even in death, he cannot die truly. Such is the life of a space marine. He still serves the Emperor, faithfully. Nice.
Well done. This hive will wither without its tyrant. And Captain Thule is with us again.
Indeed.
Is that you, Gabriel?
It is Thaddeus, Captain. Do you not recognize me?
The secrets of Cronus shall not pass my lips.
Captain Thule must rest now. His revival was a long and difficult process.
Suppose the Captain 2.
The crusade of the righteous.
I suppose the Captain 2 we know is dead currently, but even in death he still serves the Emperor and its children. And we have another deployment. Rites of repair. Good.
Bring the antitoxin.
Powering the armature. Captain Thule, can you hear us?
Excellent work, Commander. Captain Thule's return could be the difference in our fight to save the sector. It is good to see such a close friend and such a fierce warrior back from the dead, even if he is confined to a dreadnought. Most importantly, the biotoxin sample you collected will allow us to develop a weapon with which to deal a killing blow against the Hive fleet. With Angel Forge secure and the biotoxin sample from Typhon Hive in our hands, the battle goes well. It will all be for naught, however, if we cannot find a weak point in the Hive fleet itself. You must recover the astronomic data from the Tech Priest station on planet Typhon. The chapter, the sector, and the Imperium itself are counting on you, Commander.
I see. Alright, we managed to make him to be a venerable dreadnought. Templar of Destruction. Nice. We have a new campaign rank. And now we can go back to another place. Anyway, now I think we are done, and I would like to thank you all so much for watching and for still sticking with me, and I will see you all, my fellow brothers and sisters in the Emperor, next time. Fare you well, my fellow brothers and sisters in the Emperor. Fare you well.